I am a person who is never into all study mode. So even during inter, I played a few gigs on stages in a few concerts, Google Sheet which I had made, where I
Mhm.
broke my time into 30-30 minute slots, and I decided what I'm going to do in those 30 minutes. I believe you make your own luck.
Hello, everyone, and I'm very happy to have with me CA Inter January 25, AIR 9, Om Deshpande. A lot of congratulations to you, Om, and how have been the last 24 hours or so? Just run us through it. How does an AIR of intermediate feel?
Yes, sir. It's an amazing feeling, sir. Because I also mentioned कि I've kind of been on a high. Because just my friend he just now mentioned me कि यार तेको कैसे लग रहा है? He saw your post on YouTube, and about me, and he was like कि कैसे लग रहा है तेको? I told him 2-3 दिन का high है, थोड़ा उतर जाएगा बाद में फिर ठीक है देखते हैं. अभी आर्टिकलशिप एंड ऑल भी बचा है उसमें फिर सब नीचे आ जाता है.
No, no, enjoy your
So,
high air. ऐसा मत करो. Have a good time, have a blast. Go ahead.
Sure, sir. Yeah, yeah. So it's really great for me because I feel like I had worked for this thing for a year, in my mind. Ki when I started inter, I was clear in my mind कि मेरे को AIR लाना ही है, and when the efforts come out with the result is how you expected it, then it feels really good. Ki, efforts have paid off.
So you manifested a rank even while preparing.
Yes, sir. So, very honestly, in foundation, a lot of people they told me कि यार तू foundation में ये score के लिए aim कर whatever. In foundation, I knew कि ranks नहीं आते, but they told me कि unofficially you get to know कि where do you stand. So they were like कि in foundation you try for a rank one, and I felt कि rank one is too much for me because I had never done a competitive exam at a or any kind of professional exam at a national level before. So I
Mhm.
had no idea where I stood at a national level, and that is why in foundation I had not manifested this kind of thing. But when I got a score of 346 in my foundation, I was like, it's very much possible for me to get a rank, get in a single digit rank in inter if I give more efforts and I give my best. So right from the start, I had manifested ki I want an AIR in my inter. Later on, I modified it to
Wow.
say I want an AIR one in my inter. And
Oh,
yes, so I worked with that dedication towards the end as well.
no, that is very important. So people will take the first part of your sentence, they will manifest, but the work is also equally important, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
So run me through it. One is you manifested, you were very determined, and how did you actually put it into reality? How many revisions did you do? How many hours did you study?
Yes. So in terms of hours, I usually set a target of 10 hours a day. But obviously, because of circumstances here and there, I used to reach about 7 or 8 hours a day. What I feel is more important is having a consistency ki every day you try to reach a particular target. So what I feel is works best for me is having a daily target. Ki I want to do these three chapters today. I'll try to do these three chapters. Let's say even if I'm not able to achieve my daily target, I'll at least do a bit of it, which wouldn't have been possible if I wouldn't have have a clear plan in my mind. uh
Correct.
Coming on to how I work towards AIR step by step of my journey. I feel I had in my mind ki I want to complete my syllabus till this date. When people take online lectures, what I had really observed is that they don't have a set plan in their mind ki I want to finish this lecture by this date, and so on and so forth. Because online है तो you can watch at your own pace. आज मन नहीं कर रहा है तो आज नहीं देखेंगे, कल देखते हैं, and backlog keeps on piling up, and then you don't have time to cover the backlog. So that is why
Correct.
I was very focused in the first part of my journey, that in the months of especially February, March, April, May, and June. Because I had kept in my mind ki till 15th of July, I want to finish off my portion by anyhow in terms of watching the lectures, so that I get sufficient period of time for self-study. So I went on through this. I managed to keep a track of my time. I managed to keep pace with whatever targets I had set. And once I was done with my self study, my lectures, I got plenty of time for self study, which really helped me, sir, and having a lot of revisions. So I did around 4 revisions till the exams. And because of that, what merit this gave me is, even during the 1.5 days, I even managed to go through the module along with your summary book. So,
Okay.
yes, sir. So that really helped me, to crack those specific short questions or the tiny parts of the module which the ICI may ask, which may not be covered in a normal summary book, sir.
Correct, correct, correct. I just I just was under the feeling that I'm talking to a CA final rank holder. The way you have done a very matured and a very well thought of plan. I'm really, really happy to hear that.
Thank you so much, sir.
So tell me, were you all into studies, or were you even doing, were you trying to balance other stuff, or you were all into the study mode full?
No, sir. So I am a person who is never into all study mode. Right from the start, I have been a studious person. I mean, I am very much dedicated towards my studies or whatever I'm doing, but it's not like I would only want to do the studies, because I crave having a social life. When I started CA, all my relatives and told me कि forget your social life, भूल जा सब कुछ, अब तू सिर्फ पढ़ाई करने लगेगा. But still I was like कि नहीं यार, मेरे को ऐसी लाइफ नहीं चाहिए. So I have a lot of passions, a lot of hobbies which I never wanted to drop. So I love working on my fitness. I love playing guitar. So even during inter, yes sir. So even during inter, I played a few gigs on stages in a few concerts with my professor, guitar
Wow.
professor. Yes, sir. Very, very last minute Ganpati programs in buildings, so on and so forth, sir. And along with that, sir, I was also going to college. So I'm in NM college, sir, which has a 75% attendance rule.
Yes,
And
yes.
yes, sir. So I have to go to college at 6:45 in the morning every day. But
Did you have a clone?
I wish, sir. I
Okay.
wish to have be like Flash, sir, instead. Ki, I wake up at 6:45 and I reach college. I don't have to travel 1 hour.
Correct, correct.
But yes, sir. So even in college, I used to, sit during the lecture. I used to study of CA. I did not study obviously BCom
Hmm.
material, but I used to sit there and used to study about CA. What
Hmm.
I really loved is that all my peers in the college as well were CA students. So that really motivated
Hmm.
me. And that is, I feel, very essential for someone who is taking online lectures, who's sitting all by himself. So
Correct.
you need a lot of guidance as well from others around you. I had a lot of people who had attempted in May 2024. So they gave me a lot of inputs on what mistakes they made, on what approach I should follow. And that is why, sir, I had preferred going to a college where people actually come to attend classes. And along
Correct.
with that, sir, I also was a part of college fest activities. So I was a vice chairperson at a management and strategy festival in our college. So
Was it the Umang festival?
no, sir, Umang festival unfortunately got closed. So that is why
Okay.
it's a different festival, sir. It's called Arithmos.
Okay.
So yes, sir. So the festival was in November end, and till that time, around September to November, my time was very much divided into my studies and Arithmos. And along with that, in September, we also got a Labrador dog at our home. Uh,
Mhm.
so yes, sir. So we also had to take care of that dog. So and since he was a newly adopted pet, so I had to take a lot of care because I am a lover of dogs. So even
Okay.
that got incorporated into my life. And then I had to juggle between these three priorities. After my fest got completed in December beginning, I went into full CA mode, and November, December, and half of January was fully dedicated to CA.
Correct. So overall, you managed to balance a lot of things. So the study burden did not come to you all at one go, right? And maybe the last few power play overs you played really well.
Yes, sir. I believe uh, the for earlier part, which I mentioned, February, March, April, May, and June, I gave in my full effort. And but naturally, in July, when I had my sister's wedding of 7 days, I took a break, and after that, मेरा थोड़ा सा pace कम हो गया.
Hmm.
Then in the months of July, August, September, and October, it became a little slow paced, and November as well, which kind of helped me as well to relax a bit, to get charged up. And then in December and January, I went into full focus mode, and it really helped me in the end because I could pull off, very long hours of study. I could sit down for 4 or 5 hours continuously, which I wasn't able to do earlier very easily.
Okay. So, I mean, I assume you took recorded classes, right? Accounts, at
Yes,
least you
sir.
took recorded classes.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, how does an inter-CA student who is planning to take, let us say, a recorded class, how does he plan the discipline that is needed for recorded?
Yes, sir. So how I used to do it is, when I compare myself to a person who is going to physical classes, he will have classes from 2 o'clock to 8:30, 2 to 5, or and 5:30 to
Fair
8:30.
enough. Hmm.
So I would put myself in that position that I am going to a physical class and I am not allowed to use my phone. So I would
Hmm.
particularly categorically watch the lectures from 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock only, so
Okay.
that I get that feeling that I'm in a physical lecture and I have to attend the class no matter what.
That's a brilliant
Yes.
mind game, I would say.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
But would you do speed viewing or would you view at regular speed?
Uh, no, sir. I would prefer to do it at a bit of a speed.
Okay.
Uh, yes, sir. I
So
believe.
this session appears to be slower to you.
No, no, sir. I am also used to hearing you in 1x as well, so that's okay.
Okay.
Uh, Yes, sir. So I earlier used to watch at a higher speed, and I also had a talk with my senior who was AIR 1 in his attempt, Jay Jimulia, if you know him, sir.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, sir. So even he's in NM college, and when I spoke to him, he told me that don't go for very fast speed like 2x or 2.5 or whatever. You should watch it at a gentle pace of, let's say, 1.25, 1.3, 1.5, maximum 1.5. So that kind of pace really helped me grasp the concept, and it also did not bore me कि बहुत slow जा रहा है lecture या whatever. I could watch it at my own pace as well.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
And in advanced accounting, you managed to score 91. And I mean, I remember you have been messaging doubts as well. Some of them even managed to trump me. Tell me, how did you manage 91 in your advanced accounting?
Sir, so I believe in accounts, sir, what I have always believed in is conceptual clarity. So I would never try to memorize journal entries on any kind of thing. I would always try to understand what is the logic behind this thing, why this kind of accounting treatment is being given, and what will its effect be on the financial statements. So when I follow that approach, a journal entry or whatever is the outcome which I'm supposed to write down in my paper naturally comes to me. When I believe, even in case of accounting standards, if I have a conceptual clarity in my understanding, I'll be able to solve any kind of problem. So that is why, sir, I used to ask very different kind of doubts, because I used to
Yes.
form a lot of different scenarios in my mind कि अगर actual life में ये होना है तो इसका AS का कैसे apply करेंगे हम लोग.
Hmm. Okay. And how did you do a lot of writing practice while you were listening to lectures, or you just listened and then you did practice? How did you manage that?
Yes, sir. So for the practical topics such as buyback, after financial statements, consolidation, and all, I used to do it in lecture. And like you had recommended, I kept a very structured time frame. Ki I have to complete a consolidation question in 25 minutes, or I have to complete a buyback question in 20 minutes if it's of 10 marks.
Hmm.
So that kind of writing practice helped me build up a speed which really helps in exams. For AS, sir, I focused more on conceptual clarity during the lectures, and solving part I used to do after the lectures. And for extensive in case of extensive writing practice post lectures, or in case of my self study period, I am very much fond of music because I play guitar. So I used to turn on music, and I used to have long hours of accounting practice, so one question after the another continuously. And since I'd marked star questions, I would focus on them, uh so that I don't miss out those questions especially. And along with that, sir, I also I borrowed the Taxman accounting ka book from my friend. So that has a lot of extra questions which are very tricky, I felt. So when I solved those questions, I got more understanding about the subject, I got more understanding about the topic, and it helped me grow in confidence as well.
Okay, good. So, in terms of materials, for your accounting specifically, did you prepare separate notes or did you refer what did you refer for summarizing this big topic?
Yes, sir. So I referred to your summary notes, sir. I felt they were really good in, concising the topics into very small and easily understood manner. And I also referred to the module, sir, because I believe that when I referred to the module, it gave me a very good all-rounded clarity on the subject. There is a very small part about the AS which may be omitted, which may not be very relevant to examination point of view, but it is still very essential for me to understand that AS in its entirety. So for that reason, I referred to the module and I referred to your summary book as well, Velocity one.
Correct. And how did you plan up the last? I mean, I think accounting, you don't have to worry for the last 1.5 days. But
Yes,
did
sir.
you refer everything before your exams, or you did only the important questions?
No, sir. So I actually referred to the entire thing. And for this thing, I would specifically like to highlight that around 4 5 days before the exam, I sat down and I made a very detailed planner for my 1.5 day strategy. So I broke my day into 30-minute time slots, and I had determined what am I going to do in those 30 minutes. Sir, I could share if you like, if you want, I can share the Google Sheet which I had made, where I broke my time into 30 minute slots and I decided what I'm going to do in those 30 minutes.
Into that level of detail, huh? But could you manage to
Yes, sir.
stick to it?
Uh, I mean, somewhere I had mood swings कि यार मेरे को अभी ये नहीं करना है, ये बाद में करना है. But what I believe was the core of it is that if I decided कि मैं इधर 30 minutes का ही break लूंगा, then that break has to be of 30 minutes only. Then I would adjust that time ahead or behind. Or let's say if I'd planned that I'm going to sleep at 11 in the night, I might sleep at 11:30 in the night. But I felt that's okay because it's just a 2 week period where I have to push myself to my limits. After that, I
Correct.
can sleep how much ever I want.
But did you compromise on your sleep? So how much did you sleep during your exams?
Yes, sir. So I would say I compromise my sleep on specific papers like audit, where the content was, yes,
वो तो
where
नींद ही
the
नहीं आएगा ना compromise का सवाल नहीं
audit and tax, sir, where the subject content was way too vast and I had very less time to cover. Where I slept, let's say, around 4.5 hours or 5 hours during those days. But other than that, I feel 6.5 hours I could manage. 6.5 hours to 7 hours I did sleep.
Okay, fair enough. And so any three specific things you would like to share with students who are listening to you and want to seek some inspiration? What are the top three things that they should do if they want a rank in their intermediate?
Yes, sir. So, sir, first of all, if someone wants a rank in intermediate, I would say, please, try to manifest that rank. Believe in yourself that you can get a rank, because when you believe in yourself, only then can you push yourself to work more on it. If you have lost the battle mentally, then there is no amount of motivation that can push you ahead to get a rank. And there is nothing called as luck, sir, because I believe you make your own luck. The more you push yourself, the more you lucky you can get in exams.
Correct.
Secondly, sir, I would tell whoever is watching this as aspirants, please be very consistent with your studies. It doesn't matter, to put out 7 or 8 hours every day, but if you even put out a small effort, कि मुझे आज इतना करना है and I'm not going to sleep before I'm done with this, then it gives you a kind of dedication. It shows that you are very committed to whatever you are doing. So consistency is the second key learning that I would tell for anyone who wants to aspire to get a rank. And thirdly, I would believe is starting off early and giving a lot of time to self-study helps a lot. When you have a lot of time, you can cover a lot of revisions, you can write a lot of mocks, which helps you, improve on your mistakes and get better and better every day.
Correct, correct. That's very, very helpful. Uh, and also, for these revisions, did you watch any revision videos on YouTube, or you were mainly focused on doing it on your own only?
Yes, sir. So for advanced account specifically, I used to do it on my own mostly. If I had a doubt in any particular aspect of the topic which I could not recollect, I would watch your revision lectures. And during the 1.5 days, sir, even I had budgeted ki on the exam day, let's say I get done with my entire portion at, let's say, 8 in the morning on the exam day. So from 9 to 11 or 9 to 12, for all subjects, I would watch revision lectures. So as I
Okay.
can, once again brush up the entire subject in a very summarized manner.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yes.
very, very meticulous and very, very well planned. Uh, you are definitely very, very, I mean, I can see the efforts and planning and everything that you put into it. So you very well deserve what you have got. And
Thank
I
you so
really
much,
hope
sir.
that you can shine brighter and stronger in your finals year and keep on balancing your passions and your efforts as well.
Thank you so much, sir.
Any other closing thoughts that you would like to share?
Uh,
I think you pretty much shared
I
everything, but anything
kind of,
else?
I'll just give one closing thought. That I always tell my or anyone who asks me, कि CA कैसे करना है, whatever. I tell all CA students whom I meet, please have a life. Don't be cooped up in your home, because when I went out to my OC course, uh, I found out that a lot of them are very afraid to open up to others. During the course of the 15 days, of course everyone showed great improvements, and they were very open up to each other on the last day. But I felt that this kind of soft skills, be it, in terms of presentation, in terms of public speaking, is what will help me get through my articleship and later on in my corporate as well. So I believe that if a person is out amongst other people, he'll grow more in confidence in terms of speaking with others, in terms of having a conversation on topics other than CA as well.
Definitely, definitely.
Yes, sir.
That's great talking to you, Om. And again, wish you all the very best for your articleship journey and wish you all the very best for your CA finalists.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. So we'll wrap this up and
Yes, sir.
uh, have a good experience going forward.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for all the help and guidance you have given me, in terms of solving my doubts, in terms of giving the kind of clarity that you have given in accounting lectures. And I'm pretty sure, sir, I'll never give a second thought to, anyone who asks me कि accounting का lectures किससे लेना है या FR का lectures किससे लेना है. Bhavik Chokshi, sir, is the only name which comes to my mind.
Thank you very much. Means a lot. Means a lot.
Yes, thank you so much.
Chalo, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.